Midday, a joint investigation into drug trafficking and violent crime leads to the arrest of Carlton McIntyre Jr. Authorities say McIntyre was on federal probation for drug trafficking when officers found fentanyl, guns, and 900 grams of cocaine when they searched a home on South 10th Street. McIntyre, who's also been identified as a member of the Double Two Blood Street gang, faces several new state drug trafficking charges and a federal probation violation. He is in the New Hanover County Jail with no bond.